Hello, everyone, and welcome. And I hope you brought your rain gear with you as we are in for a wet one. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Fresno State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Fresno State will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looking for a block. It's Mason. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. I think you're getting the offense, the football back. But how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you? Get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. On the move from inside his own 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Iowa City. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. On first down, here comes this offense.
Get set.
Going to the run to start this second half. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Powers through. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Sends it downfield. And he bats it away, it falls incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 4th down, trying to find his man. The completion well past the sticks. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The give. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. On the ground. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Clock is still running and they have to get everybody lined up. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll throw it on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you'd want to play better on offense. You'd want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's era of modern college football, with all these spread offenses and up-tempo, we're used to seeing a ton of points. We're not used to seeing a lot of games like this. I wouldn't get used to seeing it, but for this team right here, they got to love the way that they played defense. They made the plays required to win.